Let me first introduce myself, because I know every time I do a live, there are a few people who haven't heard me and haven't seen me. So I'm Ashka Colton, the dating detox specialist and the founder of Get Ready for Love. And I work with single ladies who are tired with dating and struggling to find the right guy. And I help them step into their power and unleash the high quality woman within. So they stop making the same mistakes in love over and over again, and they start making more empowered romantic choices and finally attract the guy they deserve. And if you haven't heard my story, I haven't called myself the dating detox specialist for no reason. I dated for a long time, about 10 years. I had gone on 110 online dates before I actually realized it wasn't working for me. So it took me a long time. Please don't judge me. I was pretty desperate to find love because I thought without a man, my life would be useless. I felt it was useless. So when I hit the wall, when I went on one date too many, I woke up one morning and I couldn't remember the name of the guy I actually dated the night before. And I thought, this is pretty bad, even though it wasn't a big thing. To me, it was like I overdid dating, I didn't pay attention, it wasn't important anymore. And I thought I have to do something different because it's not working. It was a moment of truth for me, and I decided to do something absolutely radical, and I went on a dating detox. And this is what I'm going to be talking about today. So, if your dating sucks, stop the fucking madness. Stop dating. The dating can wait, the men can wait. But if you are in a situation where you constantly keep attracting the wrong type of guys, you keep struggling in dating, it's not fun. It feels like a chore, lots of effort and lots of time is wasted, and you're getting frustrated, angry with men and bitter with men. This is not the place to be. I mean, if you are in this place, you are in this place, but this is not the place from which you will attract the right kind of man, because the energy is wrong, the energy is off. So you have to do something with you internally to be in a different place, to start attracting men from a happy place. And this is precisely what I did. I got to a place where dating was so frustrating that I couldn't face it anymore. And before I got to a place where I realized it took me a few months or maybe years, and I kept going like a kind of mad woman, because I see it as a madness when I look back now. At the time I didn't have the same awareness as I have now. So please, no labels. But thanks to that experience, I can do magic for my clients now. So thanks God, and thanks all the men I've met in the past. And I lost the track of thought. So I got myself to a place where dating wasn't fun. It was a kind of unpleasant experience. It hurt me more than it gave me pleasure. Every time I met someone and I got rejected, or I had high hopes and I met the guy and he was nothing like he was presenting or projecting himself in the emails and even in the phone conversation we had before dates. Obviously I got disappointed and I lost my faith in love, and I lost trust in men, and lots of other things. The list is probably longer than the trip from Poland to the UK, but I felt pretty down and pretty awful about the whole experience. I couldn't carry on with the same energy, because if I did, by now I don't know what would have happened to me. Definitely I wouldn't have found the love of my life, which I found after the dating detox. So to cut it short, I needed the experience of this last date to actually push me to the point where I decided, okay, no more dates for me. And I needed a break. And the break was amazing in so many ways, because I created space in my life to reconnect with myself. Because, sorry, I've got a mic here. Because when I decided to have a break, I realized that I had abandoned myself and I had lost myself in the process of looking for love. I completely didn't pay attention to my needs. I was so kind of blinded and focused on finding love because I believed that would be my ultimate happiness, that I didn't take any responsibility for my own happiness. I kept believing that a man would make me happy, and obviously it's not true. So all sorts of things suddenly became obvious to me, which I hadn't seen before because I was so kind of focused on finding true love. And so I took the time. I took the time to reconnect with myself and to conquer the loneliness, because I was very afraid of being lonely. So every week I scheduled a day, which was usually Sunday, just to be with myself. So I meditated, I journaled, I exercised, I walked, I did yoga, I did swimming, all sorts of things which would help me kind of go more within, but also develop an amazing relationship with myself. So, going to the title of this live stream, what to do when your dating sucks. First thing is you stop the madness. If you got to a place where dating is hard and not fun, you're doing it wrong, because it is supposed to be fun. It is supposed to be a form of entertainment. This is how I see it. And it is not supposed to affect you emotionally really, really badly like it did me, and it does affect many of my clients who come to me and they're at the point when they're like, I can't take it anymore. How will I ever find love? I can't face dating anymore. If you are at that place, you have to stop it, because it makes no sense to carry on, because you'll be hurting yourself even more. And the question is, why did you end up in a place where dating has become so difficult for you? So I can guess from looking at my mistakes in the past that you might be desperate to be in a relationship. So you say yes to too many men. You're not entirely happy with your life, and you believe it will be happier and you'll feel better about it when you have a man. You are not grounded within yourself, and your relationship with yourself is a little bit off. You haven't been looking after yourself. You haven't spent enough time to kind of reconnect with yourself. So let's focus on these three things. There are probably more things, but I know you want a relationship and you want to be loved and all that stuff, but if the desire for a relationship with someone else, for a romantic relationship, is bigger than the desire to be in a happy and fun and amazing relationship with yourself, it won't work, because you'll be chasing love, you'll be chasing men, you'll be desperate to find love. And this is not the energy which will work with high quality men. They will run away from it rather than feel drawn to you. So you have to take a step back, you have to take a break, and you have to focus on three things. Creating an amazing life. If you are believing that a man would bring more happiness, joy, and whatever you want into your life, yes, he will, but he can't be the only source of that. So you have to take responsibility for your happiness, and you have to take responsibility for your life. Meaning, create the life you love living, and you then will be feeling happy about it and happy about yourself. Don't sit there and postpone your happiness for the time when you are in a relationship with a man, because it might not happen for another few months or another few years. So are you going to be miserable for that amount of time? No, of course not. Plus, there's a trick to that. If you when you become happier, when you create an amazing life you are proud of, you live on purpose, it brings you joy, happiness, and all this good high vibration emotion, you become more attractive to the high quality guys, and you increase chances of meeting the right kind of guy for yourself. So it pays off on two levels. You become happy with your life, and you become more attractive to high quality guys, and it becomes easier and effortless to attract the right kind of man. So take responsibility for your happiness. That's one thing. Another thing, start loving yourself more, because chances are you also date frantically because you want to feel loved and because you believe there is not enough love in your life. I want to kind of say something different here, because I believe we are never loveless. There is love around us, there's love within us. Your heart is the first and the most reliable source of love, and you should utilize it. The more you love yourself, the more fun you will have in dating, the stronger boundaries you will have, the more assertive you will become with the wrong type of guys, and you will just kind of delete them from your life as quickly as possible. The more empowered choices you will be making in love. And the more confident you become, the more value you will see in yourself and more respect you will get from men you are dating. Basically, the whole dating experience will change for you when you love yourself more. But also, the most important thing is you'll be less desperate, because you will feel loved, and that's the precise thing you are looking to get from a man. So when you feel loved, you stop looking for validation, you stop looking for approval, you are more relaxed in dating, and you attract different guys. So love yourself. That's the way to go. And the third thing is focus on the relationship with yourself, because when you are grounded within yourself, and when you have this awesome relationship with yourself, you also tap into the source of security which comes from within. So you will feel more secure in dating, you will feel more secure around men, you won't be trying to impress them while you are dating, you'll be showing up authentically, so it will be easy, it will be more fun, and obviously it will be, when it's more authentic, you kind of connect with this man you are seeing on a kind of authentic level. So they having an opportunity to see the real you, and then they can easily judge whether you are the right person to date or they don't want to have anything to do with you. And that's good, because you want to eliminate the guys who are looking for someone else, and you want to draw the ones who are really able to value and love you for who you are. So just to wrap it up, when your dating sucks, stop it. Stop it, have a break. It doesn't have to be a long one like mine. I actually fell in love with being single. I really, really liked it. When I met my man, I actually wasn't thinking about starting a relationship, but he was so awesome that I couldn't say no. And he's still awesome 3 years later. And he's also an awesome dad. If you want to have kids, make sure you fall in love with someone who can be an awesome dad, because he will help you a lot. And so stop, reconnect with yourself, and focus on 3 things. Loving yourself more, taking responsibility for your happiness, don't postpone it, just start to be happy here and now, and you'll be more attracted to the high quality guys, and deepen and strengthen the relationship with yourself. And now, if you like my live streams, please turn on the notifications, so every time I pop in, you get a little bit of my wisdom. Second thing is, if you have single friends who are struggling with dating and struggling to find the right kind of guy, please share this live stream with them, because at the moment I'm offering a free love life makeover session for single women who are actually in this position, struggling with finding the right kind of guy, struggling with dating, feeling kind of hopeless and losing faith in love. And I'll help them look at what they are doing wrong, what they have been doing wrong so far, and what to do differently to start to attract better matches, high quality guys who are ready to commit and love. So in the description of this live stream, I'll add the link to my calendar. Please feel free to book a session with me. I'll be more than happy to connect and see how I can help you move forward so your dating is more successful and you finally find the guy who will fall in love with you madly and forever. And if you have any questions, whether it's now or later on when you watch the replay, please post them below and I'll definitely come back to you. And keep well for now. I have to go and catch my boy. I have to pick him up from the nursery. Have a lovely day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.